Hey there, Survivors. Cougar here, back with more of the Planet Crafter. We're up here on top of our new launch platform, and just trying to figure out what to do today. While you weren't looking, I ran around and did a little bit more building, put down some more pressure drills over there, some more grass spreaders and flower spreaders, moved some plants around, and some more power and so on. So anyway, at this point, our stuff is climbing slowly. Our heat, our pressure, our oxygen is climbing slowly. And, one of the things that's needed in this game, beyond building that stuff up, is just a little bit of patience. We've turned this planet around over the course of 6 or 7 hours of gameplay, and I think you just need to be willing to chill out a little bit. And with that in mind, I think we're going to run around. Remember, we found that golden chest the other day, and I've found some other ones in the meantime. So we're going to run around and empty out some golden chests and get all the goodies from them. Here's another golden seed, iridium rod, uranium rod, another golden effigy, and some more goodies. And yeah, I know I forgot to deconstruct the first one we found, but we'll do those. And then there was another one I found over here, I think on my very first playthrough when I was kind of exploring everything. So I know there's another one up here. Why don't we grab that? And then eventually today, with the interest of just a little bit of patience, I think we're going to run around and do more exploring and find some more cool stuff. Because I've found a bunch of cool stuff on my own that I'd like to go back and revisit, or visit for the first time in some cases, like with this. Let's get all that good stuff out of there and deconstruct for 1 super alloy, 1 aluminum. And I think there's another one pretty close by too. Let's see if we can visit that one before heading back to drop all this good stuff off. It's going to be over here in what's called the Moat. It's the little ravine between this part of the map and the aluminum fields. Here, there it is. More good stuff, including golden seeds and another effigy. That's a golden effigy of a life pod. Never seen one of those before. And then as long as we're out here, I will go ahead and deconstruct the one that we found in the last episode. And then I'll head back to base and drop all this stuff off, and then we'll go do some more exploring. And just let the planet cook. That's right, oxygen level low. I have an oxygen thing on me, but this should just take a second, and then maybe we can make it to the room over here before we need to use that. Gonna be close. Woohoo! Things were starting to dim. Alright, give me a second to go back and offload all this stuff, and then we'll go out and do something else. Okay, we're back and I've emptied out all my inventory, and I also took a minute to actually put those golden seeds to use. So they're in flower spreaders now. There's one over there, I think, and one back in there. But anyway, yeah, so we didn't want those just sitting in storage, not at 600% oxygen multiplier. Anyway, there was another thing that I stumbled across over here that I wanted to come back out and check out with you guys. I think there's another golden chest in the Iridium cave somewhere. Should we just quickly look for that? Let's just look and see if we can. We won't spend all day looking for it if it's not readily available. And we're not in the market for iridium either. That's regular chest. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's one in here too. I think I remember seeing it once. But I think my inventory was full, so I didn't really investigate, and I don't remember where it was. Alright, well, let's move on anyway. Do I have a room out here for getting oxygen back? I don't remember whether we built one or not, but I mean, I know there's one out at the big ship. Yeah, let's just hit the one at the big ship for now, the battleship. And then we'll collect up some more stuff and build one over by the entrance to the osmium cave over there. Or no, that's a super alloy cave. Completely empty, okay. Let's just grab what we need to make another one of those rooms. And a door. That's more silicon than we need. Iron? Nope, silicon. Silicon. I think I need one more iron. Yeah. Should do it. Okay, then that's the sulfur fields back in there. And then the super alloy cave that we found recently is back in there. So I'm going to build another one of these rooms here. A levitating room. It's okay. And now I wanted to show you something that I did not know was here until I just happened to see it and say, what the heck is that? And that is this, a ladder leading down. Somebody had a little prepper stash here. Lyrma seed. A message. Our ship has crashed for unknown reasons on this planet. Many of us died on impact. Some of us died on the surface. I'm the only one left. I tried to survive, but this land is too hostile. My health is getting low. I'm going outside one last time to try and find some water. Good luck to you, buddy. Another blueprint that we'll store and save. All the rest of this, I think we're going to leave. We're stocked on aluminum now. I'm not worried about that. We can always come back and get more if we are really in a tough spot. I think that's it down here. And there's no oxygen in here, so we can't spend all day. Okay. Then what else should we go look at? Should we head back out to that big crashed Stargate? Why don't we do that? I'm gonna need water. I have water, right? Yep. Nope, nothing I really need. Maybe a super alloy. And I'll go ahead and eat a food and then take a food. We weren't that hungry, but... That's the Labyrinth. Base is over there. We're going to come into the Labyrinth a different way. And I remember seeing a golden chest back in the Labyrinth somewhere, but again, my inventory was full, so I tried to mark it in my memory and say we'll come back for that someday, but I don't really remember where it was. Let's just take a quick look around and see if I can come across it quickly. Ah, there it is right there. Perfect. Hydration level critical. Hey, a rocket engine, another golden seed, Tusca, another golden effigy, uranium rod, and a super alloy. I'll leave the aluminum. And let's drink something. And I think I came back here and got all the stuff. I don't know. Did I get everything out of here when you guys weren't looking? Still some stuff in there, but nothing super valuable. I'll come back and finish emptying that out on my own. And then I did come back and made another circuit back in here of the ridge lines where we found all those super alloy. So I think I got most, if not all, of those. I'm thinking maybe I should. We're not gonna have that much room now. I've only got half my inventory now. Well, I think this is gonna turn into a let's get a bunch of golden chests, because I think there's another one back in here. Nulna, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll bring the Iridium. Okay, there's the Stargate. We're going to go over there, but our inventory is filling up quickly. If we can find one more golden chest. I think there are 11 total on the map. So if we could find one more, we will go back to base and drop all this stuff off and then make another trip back out to the Stargate. I don't really know where this one is. I heard a rumor about it. I don't think I'm looking in the right place. Let's top off our O2 as long as we've got a room here. I think we want to be looking over on that side, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to do a full circuit. No. Did we already look in here? I think we already looked in here. Yeah. And then back in here was another Iridium cave. Well, there it is, right there. Another golden seed, another life pod effigy, Tusca, rods, another rocket engine, more Iridium. All right, that's getting us pretty full. Give me a minute. I'm going to run back to base, drop all this stuff off, and we'll pick it up again out near the Stargate. Oops, I forgot to deconstruct this again. There you go. Your OCD can relax. Back in a sec. So we're back at base, and before we go back out again, I thought, well, we've got all these little statuettes that we've been finding, these golden effigies, so why don't we build a display case to, you know, display them? And that's backwards. I'm going to build it up tight there so that if we need another one, we can. And then we'll do one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. How does that look? Yes, we are starting to gather some fancy stuff. We've got another one of the rockets over here, but let's leave that there. That looks nice. And then let's grab a little bite to eat. And yeah, let me do a little bit of farming here before we leave again. I'll store these eggplants and mushrooms and replant the seeds. Give me a sec. Nope, eggplant. Squash, mushroom. I know this is fascinating gameplay to watch, but it's part of it. It's got to be done, and I don't mind it. It's satisfying, that nice little click. Okay. Quick storage if I have any room. Get rid of all this stuff, and we'll go. All right, I'll meet you guys back out by the Stargate. Hold on, let me grab some water before we go. Okay, we're back, and on the way out, I stopped and picked up everything we're going to need to build ourselves a room out here. Unless I already did. I don't think I did. I think we just saw it and said that looks cool, and we'll build a room next time. What was that? It sounded like a door opened, but I don't know why. Huh. Okay, room. Living compartment. And door. And let's build some storage in here. We'll bring everything out here and dump it. Yeah, except I need one more iron. Titanium, silicon. Oh, that could be iron. Nope, silicon. I found a crate on the way out that had some stuff that I wanted, so I went ahead and picked that up. I don't need this extra titanium, though. And I'm going to leave this food in here. Okay, let's see what this cool place has to offer. Oh, so dark. So very dark. I'm afeared. I'm going to be kind of picky here. Explosive powder, yes. Super alloy, yes. We may end up in a position where we want to come back and collect up all this aluminum we're leaving behind. But I think we're kind of past the stage of construction where aluminum is a crunch. More rods, another rocket engine, more uranium. So I think we're okay on aluminum for now. Is this deconstructible? No, but yes, no. We should be able to get back in there. No. That's weird. That should not be completely inaccessible. There we go. Oh, another explosive powder. Nice. More iridium. Eggplant we're okay on. And another super alloy. It feels criminal to be leaving all this stuff behind, but I think that's what we're going to do. Hard to see under the water here. That's going to be another chip that there's nothing left to unlock with the chips, but as I mentioned in the last episode, I'm going to save them and stockpile them, and maybe as things are introduced down the road in early access, I will be able to use those to immediately unlock some stuff. Uranium, iridium, squash, aluminum, cobalt, and titanium. Another message to read. We're going to have to keep an eye on our... Yeah, this is a long one. We're going to have to keep an eye on our oxygen. Today was the inauguration of the Space Warp Gate. It took 2 years to build it, and finally we would have been able to easily reach the Itzel Prime Sector. Bad just after we turn on the main power reactor, everything went bad. The power went immediately down. All the reactors and stabilizers broke, and within a few minutes, and the spaceship was inexplicably attracted by the closest planet. We tried everything to fix it, but it seems that there's nothing to do. Okay, this text needs a rework, guys. It's a bunch of spelling and grammatical errors and things that are tripping me up. Yep, but we're out. I'm sorry, I'm sure that English is not these developers' first language, and, you know, I don't have other language, well, not really. So I'm not judging. I know it's early access. So I reserve judgment. Well, this leads outside. I don't think we want to go down there until we complete the rest of the ship. Let's get everything we can from the ship before we go through there. And we already checked this, right? Yeah. Deconstruct storage crate. No. Iridium rod, Tusca seed, sulfa, and uranium. What storage locker? It's saying deconstruct storage locker, but there's no storage locker here. Whatever. Must be on the other side of the wall. And we checked that, and I think that may be it out of here. We checked that. Nothing down there. I think we're done in here. Check back in there. Nothing hiding in these cabinets. Well, there is. We already checked that, though. And I'm not going to deconstruct it. We don't need to clog up our stuff. One more chip. I don't know if that's a waste of time bringing that back. Okay, we'll go back to the capsule, the room. Oh, there's something I missed. Another Pestera. We're kind of past the Pestera stage, but I'll take it anyway. New blueprint received, drill tier 4. Even more pressure. Open fusion reactor. There's nothing in there, and as far as I know, we can't put anything in there. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can make it back without using our oxygen capsule. And then we'll go down through that swimmy hole. Full. Swimmy hole, here we come. Nope. Where does this lead? Apparently no place special right now. I'm really hoping to find a mushroom seed here. We only have one mushroom back at base, and I think that's the only mushroom seed I've found so far. So... And we didn't find a single bottle of water in here either, so the water we have on us is the only water we have. And it's another beautiful day here on planet 454678910B. What are we doing? Am I bringing all this stuff back to base? I can do that on my own time. You guys don't need to be here for that. Why don't we just take the mostest valuablest stuff with us and continue our exploration. These are probably considered valuable. And the iridium rods, but those are kind of valuable in a long-term kind of way, so... Alright, let's do some more exploring. We never really looked down here. The first time we were out here. Let's just see if there are any golden chests or anything. Nope. Not. And I think that's basically end of map area over there. Hydration level critical. And now we're going to have to keep an eye on our water, because that's going to be why we have to get back to base. Oh wait, this is taking us back to base. Sorry, I haven't crafted the compass chip yet, because I feel like I kind of know the map already. I don't really need it to get around that much. But here we are. We're back. So we've got all these rocket engines. I guess we should start sending up some rockets. And we could build a tier 4 drill for bringing up the pressure. Let's see what that's going to take to build before we start in on the rockets. Probably a bunch of stuff that I just left back there. Oh boy, a lot of super alloy. I mean, we could build one of those just to see how cool it looks. If it does look, in fact, look cool. It does look pretty cool. And now let's go up and pin our rocket blueprints and see how many rockets we can make. Oh, we have a new rocket. Oh, the biomass rocket. Terrific. Okay, good. We should launch one of those. That's going to take Lirma, tree bark, super alloy. I think we've got 4 rocket engines now, maybe more. I got 4 here and then 1 here. Okay, so we need 2 super alloy. Get rid of some of this stuff, if I can. 2 super alloy, 1 fertilizer, which we have because we just found some, a Lirma seed, and some tree bark. Oh, tree bark. Okay, well, then our priorities have now changed. If we do want to do that, because to get tree bark, we're going to need to build one of those large biocenters. Hang on, I'm going to move this. It's a little farther away, so we have some space to build here. And then for one of the large biodome dealies, get rid of those. I have to go back up. For the biodome tier 2, we were waiting on something for more fertilizer, right? And I don't think I've been able to make any when you weren't looking. I did make some bacteria samples because I had too much algae. We have plenty of algae now. But let's see, what did we need? Oh, I think it was probably just eggplant, in which case we're fine. Yep, okay, 3 algae, 1 sulfur, 2 eggplant for our second fertilizer. And then I've got too much stuff pinned. But 2 fertilizer, 2 bacteria sample, which I have, I just have to pick up. And then we should have everything else. There's the bacteria sample. There's the sulfur. We have the sulfur we need. Okay. So where does the big bad biodome go? I think on this side if there's room. I don't think building it up top makes much sense. I mean, we could. I think I'd rather just have it here next to the base. Yeah, let's do that. And a door. Hey, look guys, trees! We made trees. Funky looking trees. Very cool. A fuzzy tree. Okay, so now over here, we're going to open this up. Eventually, this is going to have some tree bark in it. So we just got to have a little patience, give that a little time to get its thing going on. Now I can remove the biodome pinned recipe and start thinking about getting some of these other rockets up. How about a magnetic field protection rocket? And maybe an asteroid protect rocket. Let's see. So to do that, we're going to need 2 super alloy for that, 2 super alloy for the other one, 3 silicon for the magnetic field protection one, and 3 cobalt for the asteroid attraction rocket. Okay, and then 1 more rocket engine. And now we can make 2 rockets in quick succession. Let me just dump off that found explosive powder out there. Let me get rid of that, put it someplace safe. That's full. Get rid of you, stash you there for the time being. And then we need food. Beans. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Okay, I'm going to unpin that, unpin that, unpin that, and let's make ourselves an asteroid attraction rocket for bringing down uranium. We don't even need the uranium at this point. We're just trying to increase the pressure here. Okay, 3, 2, 1, launch. Make your own rocket launch roaring sounds in the background, because this is kind of weak. I will give that a minute. Let this meteorite storm do its thing, and then we'll send up another one. In the meantime, why don't we grab some water out of these? And maybe even run around and grab some more. That sounded close. Grab some more algae while we're waiting. Sounds like that has calmed down a bit, almost. A couple more. I think that's it. Now we'll make the magnetic field protection rocket. Send that up. 3, 2, 1, launch. And let's just... I'm not expecting there to be any tree bark in here yet, but let's just see. No, not quite yet. We need patience for that. Bye, rocket. Send us back some, you know, rocks. Got a bunch of algae in here. Why don't we turn that into something useful if we can? More fertilizer. Yeah. Maybe more bacteria samples. Okay. Farmer Dan doing his farming stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to be diligent about getting these mushrooms so that we have a nice stockpile of them when the time comes for us to really start needing those. Okay, just thinking about what to do next. we make... Now that I've harvested up all those eggplants, we might be able to make more. No, I need more algae for that. So you use the mushrooms to make the bioplastic nuggets. We just haven't really needed any of those yet. Yeah, that's why I was anxious to build another one of these water collectors, is because you need 3 waters to make the bacteria sample. Yeah. Okay, now I'm feeling like we might have a shot at there being tree bark out here. Let's check. Yep, there's our tree bark. Great. Now we might even have everything we need to send up that biomass rocket. So let's get another of our spare rocket engines. Does this seem right? This seems right-ish. Oh, and a Lirma. We needed a Lirma. It's okay. I have a bunch, I think. Somewhere. No? I might have to go steal one out of another thing. Huh, that's weird. I thought I had Lirma. Well, there's one. Okay. Let's see if this will do it for our very first biomass rocket. Yes. Show me the biomass rocket. Purdy. 3, 2, 1, launch. So biomass is another terraforming factor, like heat and pressure and oxygen, that is only unlocked once you get up to the higher tier stuff. So we do want to be increasing our biomass. Just give it a second, let that rocket do its thing, and here come the biomass. In the form of little blue floaties. Green floaties. Little green floaties. Not as exciting as an asteroid storm, meteorite storm, but still kind of cool. How about that for progress? We're doing things. Things are being done. Let's check all our readings here. Oxygen climbing there. No, it's climbing. It's climbing. Not fast, but it's climbing. Heat climbing. Not fast, but it's climbing. Pressure climbing. Terraformation index climbing. Getting there. We are getting there. What are we looking at unlocking next? Seed spreader rocket we want. That will be quite a ways away. A next tier heater tier 4. We want that can be built outside. The original biodome, we never built one of those. We could. It's by the time you've already got down a biodome tier 2, you might as well just build a second one of those. But you've never seen that. Maybe I should build it just to say that we have one. Where would that go? Build it over here next to this one. It looks a little crowded over here. We're going to need another Lirma seed. Alright, well, let's hold off on that. I'm not that jazzed about getting it done right now. So then what should we do? Should I go back out and grab the rest of the stuff out there? Grab a bunch more algae. Let's grab some more algae. We're getting a little low on the algae now. It's nice to have the backup fertilizer. Oh yeah, and I got to run around and collect all this stuff. But gosh, we're doing fine on iridium and uranium right now. All right, there we go. Flower spreader tier 2. Now that is going to massively increase our oxygen production and our biomass production. And I think what I'll probably do now is really overhaul all the the spreading that's going on right now. All the grass spreaders, all the original flower spreaders. I may just end up deconstructing a bunch of those and replacing them all with flower spreader tier 2. Although that requires to build 2 fertilizer, 2 superalloy, and 2 water. So the fertilizer is the thing that's going to require a little bit of patience because we're going to need a bunch of eggplants for that. And for that, that's fine. I'm probably not going to build a whole massive farming operation to be constantly churning out eggplants. We'll just be patient. We'll go off and find other things to do and explore other parts of the map while we wait for eggplants to grow. I don't see any more uranium or iridium. There might be some more down here, but I'm not going to spend all day looking for it. We are completely fully stocked with uranium and iridium rods for now. So for the fertilizer, yeah, we're going to need some more of these. I know, I see the uranium. I'm debating whether to even get it right now. I'm just going to fill up my inventory with algae. That's it, we're done. Okay, well, you know what? Why don't we call it an episode here? A little bit, not that long, but we got a lot of good stuff done. We built ourselves a tier 2 biodome. We built ourselves our first biomass rocket. We went out and explored the Stargate thing over there, and some other cool stuff. Oh, we got all those golden chests off the top. Okay, so why don't we pick this up in the next episode? Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying it. There'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors.